Welcome to the Health Hub. In this video we talk about something really practical: when to take your vitamins. Should you take them before bed, with a meal, or on an empty stomach in the morning? This topic can be a bit tricky. Sometimes, taking vitamins before bed ends up keeping people awake. Other times, taking them in the morning makes them feel sleepy. While these reactions are rare, they can happen. So, you'll need to experiment to see what works best for you. We are going to share some general guidelines that might help improve the absorption and effectiveness of your vitamins. Remember, these tips aren't absolute, but they could be useful in maximizing the benefits of your supplements. There are two types of vitamins: water-soluble and fat-soluble. Fat-soluble vitamins absorb a little better if you take them with fat. For example, taking fat-soluble vitamins before a meal can enhance their absorption. Many fat-soluble vitamins come with their own fat, like MCT oil or olive oil, but not always. If you're fasting and not eating for several days, just take the vitamins whenever you can. You'll still absorb a good amount, but taking them with some fat helps improve absorption slightly. This applies to vitamins A, D, E, K1, and K2. Most people don't take vitamin A, but they take cod liver oil because it contains vitamin A, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids, because all of those three nutrients can be better absorbed with oil. It's important to note that cod liver oil itself is not a vitamin. It contains vitamins A and D along with omega-3 fatty acids. Therefore, you can realistically take cod liver oil at any time of the day, not right before bed. Regarding vitamin E, taking it in the form of tocotrienols is recommended because they are more effective than tocopherols. It's not advisable to mix tocotrienols and tocopherols. Instead, opt for a tocotrienols complex, which is best taken with meals. Another important point is that many phytonutrients like carotenoids, sulforaphane, and flavonoids are fat-soluble. This is why it's beneficial to include olive oil in your salad dressing, because it helps extract more phytonutrients. If you're taking a phytonutrient blend, like a cruciferous blend or turmeric with curcumin, it's a good idea to take it with a meal. This enhances the extraction of fat-soluble nutrients from these compounds. Even wheatgrass juice powder could give you more nutrients if you take it with meal, as it may increase the extraction of carotenoids and other phytonutrients in the product. For convenience, many people take their vitamins in the morning, which is fine. Others take them before bed to improve their sleep. These are general suggestions, but there are exceptions. Some might forget or find it inconvenient, especially if they're eating out. In such cases, taking vitamins on an empty stomach in the morning is okay. When considering what to take right before a meal, betaine hydrochloride is a good option as it's included in many digestive formulas. Betaine hydrochloride is an acidifier, so it should always be taken right before a meal. If you are using digestive enzymes to aid digestion, take them before the meal, but you can also take them after. In fact, betaine hydrochloride can also be taken after a meal, especially if you've overeaten, as it helps with digestion. There's no strict rule about taking it only before meals. Some people take it during the meal. However, avoid taking it if you have an ulcer or gastritis, as adding more acid can worsen these conditions. Regarding bile salts or ox bile, or any products containing bile like a gallbladder formula, they may be more beneficial if taken right after the meal. The reason is that they aid in digesting the food you've just consumed. Some people take bile salts before the meal, but this might alkalize the food somewhat, potentially hindering full digestion. This is mainly an issue for those who don't have enough stomach acid. If you take bile salts and feel worse, you may need to focus on increasing stomach acid with betaine hydrochloride instead, as insufficient stomach acid can lead to inadequate bile production. Generally, take betaine hydrochloride before the meal and bile salts after the meal. Taking TUDCA on an empty stomach can be highly beneficial. TUDCA, a unique type of bile salt, helps with various conditions. It's recommended for bile sludge, which can cause nausea or pain under the rib cage, as it helps clear the bile ducts. TUDCA also has benefits for dementia since it crosses the blood-brain barrier and can aid liver issues like cirrhosis or scar tissue. For any unresolved symptoms, especially those related to digestion, TUDCA is recommended. It's effective when taken on an empty stomach. A suggested dosage is 1 or 2 capsules in the early part of the day and 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Taking it with a meal might only affect the fats in the meal rather than clearing blockages within the system. Therefore, it's best taken on an empty stomach, at least an hour before or after a meal. Minerals and trace minerals require strong hydrochloric acid for optimal absorption, which is more effective when the stomach isn't diluted with food. Taking these minerals on an empty stomach ensures that the acid can effectively pull them in, enhancing absorption. Taking calcium before bed, separate from meals, can alkalize stomach acid. This timing helps with issues like leg cramps or sleep disturbances, where calcium can calm the mind. However, regular calcium supplementation, especially for postmenopausal women, may increase the risk of heart attacks. Magnesium is beneficial to take in the evening before bed as it helps relax muscles and prevents muscle cramps. Probiotics are best taken before bedtime, especially for those who initially experience detox or immune reactions from them. This includes reactions from colostrum, which affects the immune system and may increase histamine levels, potentially causing fatigue. Taking probiotics before bed allows these effects to occur unnoticed while sleeping. Vitamin D3 can aid sleep for most people, but it might keep others awake, so it's best to monitor its effects. It plays a crucial role in the circadian rhythm, helping with issues like jet lag and resetting the body's internal clock. Vitamin B1 is beneficial to take before bed, particularly if you tend to overthink or analyze things excessively. Natural forms of vitamin B1 are recommended over synthetic versions for better sleep and stress reduction. Additionally, incorporating detoxifying herbs before bed can also be beneficial. Apple cider vinegar can help stabilize blood sugar levels in the morning if taken about an hour before bed, diluted in water. It's also effective in pill form. Taking apple cider vinegar with meals is recommended, as well as on an empty stomach with water or mixed with electrolyte powder. It's best to avoid consuming a lot of water before bed, but taking vinegar can improve blood sugar levels and sleep quality. Electrolyte powder, particularly high in potassium, is best taken in the morning to avoid frequent urination during the night. Potassium from electrolytes also boosts energy levels, which can aid sleep cycles. While morning usage is suggested, some individuals find benefits from taking electrolytes before bed or before workouts to enhance energy levels. We should take energizing substances like vitamin B12 and stimulating herbs such as ginseng and maca early in the day, preferably in the morning. These help boost energy levels effectively throughout the day. Thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, please like, share and subscribe for more such inspired content.